So today we are here with Izzy. She is an F1 minibernedoodle. This is her 4-week update. She's here for our 8-week program. She is doing extremely well. The last 4 weeks we've been working on socialization, crate training, general manners, and a few of her commands. Today, because she's not going home, we're not going to do a going home video, but we will show you a few of her commands, and then I'll go over how we get a puppy started on leash training, because that's something that we usually start around the age of about like 10 weeks. So 2 weeks into training is when we start leash training. We don't start it right away. We don't want to put something on them that's going to make them be fearful of having something around their neck. And usually when we have the puppies, we don't have a collar on them all the time, just for safety reasons. She does have one on right now because we are doing the session. Every time that we do a training session, then we do have the collar on so that she can get used to the collar, but we don't leave it on for safety reasons. So today we will show you a few of her commands and show you how far she's come in the last 4 weeks. One thing with her, she has a little perk that's really funny. When she's done training, then she'll run into her crate and want to just sit there. She is a lower energy dog, so she's not one that is like too happy about doing a bunch of tricks or commands, but she does still do them because she is willing to please. Good girl. Good girl. Izzy. Good girl. You sit. Good sit. Good girl. Down. Good girl. Good girl down. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Izzy. And crawl. She is very good at crawl because she is so lazy she doesn't want to get up. Good girl. Good girl. Kennel. You see with her I didn't have to go very far with it because she loves her kennel. Izzy, come. Good girl. You sit. Good sit. Good girl. You down. Good girl. Good girl. Izzy. In place. Good girl. She is starting to get the idea of what the place means, but we're still working on it. Because she obviously doesn't know to run to it when we tell her place, but she is going on about every time that we ask her. Izzy, come. You sit. Good girl. Down. Good. Good girl. We'll show you how we start them on a leash. So again, we do not start them on a leash right away. We don't want them to be fearful of it or to associate it with something that's tugging on them, and we never, at this age, we're not going to pull on them. With a puppy, you can use about 90% positive reinforcement. If we had an older dog that had a pulling problem, then we would have to use the leash a little bit more. With her, we will just let her drag the leash around the house, or just when we are watching her 100% of the time. We will not let her drag it around if we are not going to be there with her. Again, for safety reasons, we want to make sure that we always think about the safety of the puppy in any type of training scenario. Good girl. Good girl, Izzy. And we'll let the puppies drag the leash around for a good, well, I guess it depends on the puppy. Every puppy is different. With training, it's never a one-size-fits-all. So some dogs, we'll let them drag it around for about a week. Others we can start the same day. With her, she did very well, so we were able to start the same day and take the lead, and she just will follow right along. Good girl. But for those of you that have a dog that isn't going to do as well, then we'll just show that we let them drag the leash around. And if we are working on recall, it's a good tool to have if we call their name. Izzy, sit. Izzy, come. Good girl. If she wouldn't have come to her name, I could have taken the lead and encouraged her to come without pulling on her. A small amount of pressure there. Good girl.